This turns out to be super time. Let's see if I can get everything wired up here. We're going to have a fun time kind of making our way through several different tunes, kind of covering everyone from old standards to, I've even got a Michael Franks tune in today, and just all sorts of Tony Bennett song in here. This will be really fun to do. So anyway, hope you just have a great time. This first one is Bernie's tune, and just if I could frame it for you a little bit, it always reminds me of birds outside. We have this one flock of birds that shows up one time during the year, and when they start out, if they land on a tree, they're always sort of hopping around, changing positions and stuff. But once they take off and they're in the air, it's just incredible how they swoop and flow. So this song makes me feel like that sort of flying. Hopefully it helps you sort of elevate and get into flying too. It's called Bernie's Tune. Here we go. That's some high energy, isn't it? Yeah, that's definitely fun. Bernie's tune. I enjoy playing that every time I do it. It's just like it makes me fly. And you get flying on the keyboard, and your fingers start going, and the brain starts going. It's all good. This next one, boy, this dates back when Michael Franks was really popular and doing all sorts of great stuff in sort of 70s, 80s, and 90s. he's still doing great stuff. But anyway, this one is a song called Don't Be Blue. And let me wire up the trombone. I'm going to ad-lib a bit on that in this one. I actually got out of breath on that song. I was having so much fun dancing while I was playing. Hopefully it made you feel like dancing as well. Okay, Don't Be Blue. Don't be blue, you ain't got far to go. You've been better when you're moving slow. Don't get hooked into your sadness. Copper bluff, strut your stuff. If you stumble, just be tongue-in-cheek. Love is always just like hide and seek. Antony and Cleopatra did it too. So don't be blue. If this high speed gets you down, everyone is lost, remember, until they're found. After winter comes the summertime. If you're hooked into your sadness, if you stumble, well, just remember, if you stumble, just be tongue-in-cheek. Love is always just like hide and seek. Romeo and Juliet did it too. So don't be blue. Just don't be blue. Good advice, huh? On Friday in COVID land. Good song by Michael Franks. I haven't done that in a while. I'll do that more often. He's got several that I like. You probably remember Popsicle Toes, maybe remember that song? This is another one he made really famous. That one's just got a fun arrangement to it. Okay, we're going to switch again. And this time we're doing a more kind of classic one called Nature Boy. And I'm going to switch from trombone to sax. Hang on a second. Okay. Here we go. Well, there was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. Say he wandered very far, over land and sea. Little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, magic day, he came my way. As we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me. Well, the greatest thing, well, you ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Well, there was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. Where he wandered very far, over land and sea. And a little shy, ooh, and sad of eye, very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he came my way. As we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me. The greatest thing you'll ever learn, just to love, be loved in return. Just to love and be loved in return. Another good message, huh? Great song. That was Nature Boy. Hey, John, I see you logging in there. Glad you're listening while you're having lunch. This next one, I used to hear this on the radio all the time, probably in the 80s. It was a guy named John Clemmer, a saxophone player, and he came out with an album called Touch. This is a theme song off that. See if you remember it from, if you're old enough to remember back into the 80s. See what memories this recalls for you. By the way, John put his comments in there, but for those of you who are unfamiliar with Twitch, you can chat with me, and I'm glad look forward to your chats and respond back by putting in the chat stream. But you can only put your text in the chat stream if you sign up in Twitch. And there's a typical little sign up button up at the upper right hand corner of your screen. Make sure you sign up there. You just have to put a username and a password in. It doesn't cost anything. And also make sure you subscribe to my channel. That way you'll get notices when I'm coming online. I play every week on Tuesday at 6:30 West Coast time, and then on Fridays at 12:30 West Coast time, and however that fits in with your time schedule. But anyway, it'd be fun to have you come on. And on my site, as you go there, you'll see also a tab that's video, so you'll see previous events when I was playing here, recording, so you can kind of see that as well and have some fun, even if I'm not playing live at the moment. Okay, touch. Here we go. That's kind of dreamy, isn't it? Kind of fun song. Definitely a fun song. Anyway, that was John Clemmer's Touch. Hope you enjoyed that one. John's saying he's got all these tunes. John is a is a walking encyclopedia of jazz tunes. So if you're on chat and you've got any questions, ask John. He'll know all the answers by far. And he's a wonderful friend of mine. We've been friends for years. He also plays piano beautifully. And so it's fun to have him on, kind of checking out while sharing lunch, I guess, while we're doing it. Okay, we're going to switch. We're going to go back to kind of a pop tune here. And this one is, in my mind, made famous by, of all people, Ray Charles, his version of it. I remember seeing him live. And he was phenomenal. And this song just continues on. It's called Georgia. Georgia, Georgia, well, the whole day through, just an old sweet song will keep Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, well, a song of you comes as sweet as clear as the moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out for me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leading back to you. Georgia, Georgia, well, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, well, no peace I Just an old sweet song keeps the Georgia on my mind. Yeah, an old sweet song, Georgia on my mind. Hopefully you enjoyed that half as much as I did playing and singing it. That's just such a great song. Ray Charles did all sorts of great ones, but that one always kind of gives me goosebumps when he did it. Let's see. So John's writing in some great history on Georgia. Yes, Ray Charles is the one I remember singing, but written by, who's that? Oh, by Hoagie Carmichael. Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think, John? Did he write it about the state, a girlfriend, or what? It's got some topography in there, like wind blowing through the pine trees and stuff like that. So you think, okay, is he talking about geography? Is he talking about a woman in his life? Who is he talking about? Anyway, it'd be fun to hear your comments. Feel free to kick them in. Okay, and this next one, John turned me on to this song, which is just a great song. So if I were to ask you, so what song did Tony Bennett name one of his daughters after? What do you think jumped to mind? If you've seen this video, he in one of his videos, he explains that he liked this particular song so much that he named one of his daughters after, and the song is called When Joanna Loved Me. And it's real laid back, so we're going to slow way down, sort of if you're in that emotional sort of transmission gear, you're going to pull way back to about gear 1 or sort of chill out on this one because it goes real slow and tenderly, and it's just a great song. Here we go. That was Georgia. I recognized that right away. I'm on the wrong track. I got all these tracks here on my PC and on my Mac. Here we go. We got it wired this time. When Joanna loved me, every town was Paris. Every day was Sunday. Every month was May. When Joanne loved me, every sound was music, music made of laughter, laughter bright and gay. When Joanna loved me, May became December, but even in December, I remember her touch, her smile, and for a little while she loves me. Once again, it's Paris. Paris on a Sunday, and the month is May. When Joanna left me, maybe came December, but even in December, I remember her touch, her smile. For a little while, she loves me. Once again, it's Paris. Paris on a Sunday, and the month is May. Isn't that a gorgeous slow ballad? John, hopefully you like that. He says, excellent, yes. Thank you, John, for giving me that song. That is just a wonderful, great song. Yeah, beautiful. Let's see. John is also a fan of Brazil. He's been there a bunch. And so we're going to do a Carlos Jobim song, kind of celebrate John as well. Let me pull it up here. The song is called Gingy by Carlos Jobim. One more drink of water. This song has got that Latin kind of bossa feel to it, and it's a bit hard to switch because that last song is such a torch song, and remembering a love lost, and then sort of a reframe on it, and in a way to still remember and feel good and enjoy the memories long after the relationship has passed. This one is about a current relationship, and just really fun if you know the song at all. It starts out with sky so vast as the sky, so it's this sort of expansive view, and you'll hear a kind of refrain to a river in the end as well. And it'll all make sense as we do it. So vast is the sky, faraway clouds just wandering by. Where do they go? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Wind that speaks to the leaf, telling stories that no one believes. Stories of love belong to you and me. Oh, Ginger, If I only had words, I would say all the beautiful things that I see when you're with me. Oh, my Gingy. Oh, Gingy. Like the song in the wind in the trees, that's how my heart is singing, Gingy. Happy Gingy, when you're with me. I love you more each day. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'd let you go away if you take me with you. Don't you know, Ginger, I'll be running and searching for you like a river that can't find the sea. That would be me without you, my Ginger. Vast as the sky, faraway clouds just wandering by. Where do they go? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Wind that speaks to the leaves, telling stories that no one believes. Stories of love belong to you and me. Oh, Ginger, if I only had words, I would say all the beautiful things that I see when you're with me. Oh, my Ginger. Oh, Ginger, like the song in the wind in the trees, that's how my heart is singing, Ginger. Happy Ginger, when you're with me. I love you more each day. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'd let you go away if you take me with you. Don't you know, Ginger, I'll be running and searching for you like a river that can't find the sea. That would be me without you. told you there was a river in there. I was thinking as I was singing through, is there a river? And then there's lyrics, and yes, there was. Okay, great. It's a great line, isn't it? Searching for you. I'll let you go, but I'll be searching for you like a river searching for the sea. Neat word picture. That was Gingy. Okay. I'm going to switch around and keep changing it up here and hopefully catch something that you have a lot of fun with. This one is, this was a theme song for a very popular movie, and Warren Hill did it. He was a sax player, and you'll probably recognize the movie, but it's the theme song, or one of the key songs anyway, of the movie Pretty Woman, and it's called Fallen. It's another laid-back tune. You just kind of float along as you kind of listen to this one. Great tune, though. That was Warren Hill's song, Fallen. Just a great one to see. Did you remember that from Pretty Woman? I didn't actually until I was looking it up and trying to learn all his licks on it and stuff like that. It's like, oh, okay, that's where that's from. Let's see, John's chatting with me again. What's he saying? Shinji was written for a woman. Good to know. Okay, good to know. Thank you, John. See, more stuff I'm learning all the time. Wonderful. Okay, so John, I've got a question for this next one. On a Clear Day, do you know who that was written for? I always think about it when I look at the lyrics. I think of, okay, this is what I want to do when I go to heaven. I want to be able to see forever, which is part of the issue here on a clear day. And but maybe John will help me out in terms of knowing what the background is of that song, because I don't. I remember Barbara Streisand singing it, which on a movie that was sort of based on that, but that movie wasn't based on going to heaven. But anyway, it's a fun song. My face is getting a bit tired with off the reed, so let's see if I can switch over the trombone for a second here. When I played the trombone earlier in this set, I couldn't hear it, so it was really weird. It's like, and it sounded bad, so it's like, it made me feel even less confident. So I was going, okay, is the mic picking up? You can tell me anyway. So tell me what the trombone sounds like as we do this one on a clear day. Day, arise and look around you, and you see who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you, and the glow of your being shines out every star. You feel part of every mountain shore. You can hear from far and near a world you never ever seen before. And on a clear day, on that clear day, you can see forever and ever. Every mountain, sea, and shore, you can hear far and near, a world you've ever seen before. And on a clear day, on that clear day, you can see forever and ever. You can see forever and evermore. How'd you like that one? That's fun to do as well. On a clear day. Let's see, John, what'd you say? It's for a Scottish film. Okay, cool. Well, good to know as well. And it is for a woman. Just filmed by the same name. Yeah, that maybe that's the one I saw from Barbra Streisand. Cool. Well, that's. Let's switch again. So you kind of got that vibe. We got the sort of Latin vibe with Carlos Jobim. We got Scottish. We're going to switch back to a tune by Nate Adderley. They probably wrote for his brother Ken Adderley, was a sax player. Nate was a trumpet player, called Work Song. And then I've done this before, and it's got a traditional stuff, and I like playing a little bit slower than they wrote it. This one I sort of redid the chords as well and kind of rearranged it. It's got a lot more rhythm and kind of a funk sort of beat to the background. So tell me if you like it or not. Here we go. It's called Work Song. I gotta switch back to sax. Here we go. work song. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. So John, can you pass me anything on the work song other than Nate wrote it and stuff like that? I know no background on that one, but I sure like the song. It's fun to do. Okay, let's see. You got time for? I'm at 1 hour. I'm going to play one last song. So we got either Footprints or Sudden Samba. Anyone else got any kind of preference for either one of those two songs? John, what do you think? Let's see. I'm gonna do a Sudden Samba then, just kind of fun. It just flies, and we'll just have some fun. And thanks again for sitting in and listening today. Remember to sign up and subscribe to the channel if you get it. And hope you have just a marvelous Friday and a great weekend. Here we go. Sudden Samba. And so it ends abruptly. That's it. That's it for me today, and glad you joined me again. Thanks. Have a super Friday, and see you next Tuesday at 6:30 or next Friday at 12:30. Play it both times. Look forward to seeing you then. Thanks.